Hi, today I'm reviewing a new prosthetic from a company called Here Prosthetics. They've sent me two types of their packers and I just wanted to do an in-depth review for you. I just want to be clear, this is not a paid for video. Everything I'm going to say is my own opinion. I'm going to go through the pros and cons. I would not lie to you. Please trust me. Also, I'm going to be giving one of these away, so if you want one, stay tuned to the end to find out how you can enter the giveaway. So I was sent two packers. One came separately and Olive is really interested in being involved in this. So they come in this discreet box with a leaflet on information, a little bag that you can put it in, and the packer itself. I actually haven't looked through this, so let me just do that now. Okay, the products have been covered with talcum powder to reduce the silicone stickiness. The silicone seams will be visible, they might have slight imperfections and air bubbles. It shouldn't reduce the product's functionality. And then there is links to their Instagram and email, cleaning instructions, which is really helpful. Please note the packers are not designed for intercourse or internal use. Very important. And also use water-based lubricants for any of our play range products. Okay, cool. The first one I got sent was this circumcised 100 squish, lightest option PF1. And I have packed with it and seen how I feel with it. And I washed it and covered it in cornstarch because I didn't have any baby powder. Then I got sent the uncircumcised version at 80% squish. I haven't opened this one, and this is the one that I'm going to give away because I don't want to give away one that I've used. This is the same color tone, but it's just uncircumcised, and it's 80% squish. Sorry about Olive. I don't really know how to explain or describe the squishiness. I would say the 100% squish is firmer than the Mr. Limpy, and the 80% squish feels, I don't know what I would compare that to. Maybe like a firm stress ball. I feel like the balls are a nice size. They're not overly big, which some are, and they cut off at the back, which I think helps with giving a more realistic bulge. I feel like uncircumcised packers are quite hard to find these days, especially in the UK. A lot of these companies are in the US, which makes import tax really expensive and shipping cost more. I would still say that this is a generous size for a flaccid member. One thing I noticed that the flap was not as big as a lot of the other packers that have big flaps to help adhere onto your skin or be held in a harness. And in some ways that is really good, but in other ways it can be quite difficult and you need to adjust it a few times. I found that when I was packing with it, the top was coming out of the harness underwear that I have, so I had to adjust it. I once had a quite embarrassing experience at a gym where my packer got mislodged and it looked like I was very excited. So having a packer stay in place is really important for me. There are 10 colourful options and 6 skin tones. They also do hand painted options and hair in the top, so it can blend in a bit more seamlessly, which is good. I'm going to talk through my pros and cons, which I think is the fairest way to do any of these reviews. Also, my neighbours can definitely see me flapping around 2 penises. I would say the pros are that they're pretty realistic in terms of the base design. There's veins, there's wrinkles, there's details. The seam is visible, but it's not that visible. I don't know, it doesn't bother me that there's seams. There's also really nice skin texture on the flap itself. I don't know if I'll be able to pick that up on camera, but it does look very natural, and this flap is really thin, so it wouldn't stick out too much on your body. In that sense, it's really nice, and the fact that the head is a different color is really nice as well, because that's quite realistic. Uncircumcised is also really cool. I love uncircumcised packers. I think it's a lot more common in the UK to be uncircumcised than circumcised. So the fact that we don't see many packers like that is unusual to me. Another pro is that they are UK based and therefore shipping's not that as expensive. It's a bit more eco-friendly than getting something from abroad and having it fly over. My only con with these is the stickiness, and I think it depends on what packer you get. Some of them are super sticky, some of them are not so much. I would say this is probably as sticky as a Mr. Limpy. I always use the Mr. Limpy as an example because I feel like that can be a lot of people's first packers because they're really cheap, but this looks a lot more realistic than the Mr. Limpy. Even when I've like powdered it and cleaned it and made it not sticky, if I wear it, I will sweat and then it does become sticky again. And that's my only issue with it. I hate the feeling of sweat and that stickiness, so I probably wouldn't want to wear it in the summer, or I would want another layer between me and the packer. So that would be my only con, but I think if you're used to packing, you might be used to that sensation and that might be fine for you. I think these are a lot more affordable than some of the realistic ones out there. So in terms of pricing, the price for like the basic one is £85. They're currently doing 15% off as an opening offer though, because the brand is quite new. If you want it hand painted, then it's an extra £65. And then if you want the pubic hair punched into it, then it's an extra £95. Also, if you want it tattooed or pierced, then it will go to a queer-owned business and they will do that for you and then send it back. If you wanted like a Prince Albert or something, then they could do that for you, make it look accurate. If you're interested in buying one of these, then you can go to their Instagram or email them or message them on Messenger. I'll put all of their information in the description for you if you want to check them out. But as I said in the beginning, I am giving away the uncircumcised one, and it will come in a box that's discreet and in the packaging with the bag. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is go to my Instagram, which will be linked in the description, or I'll have a little QR code. There will be a video that will be a collaboration between myself and Insert Here Prosthetics. Make sure you follow my page and Insert Here Prosthetics page, like the video and comment for an entry. You can get extra entries if you tag someone that might like the product. The giveaway will be international, so anyone can apply. I will leave the deadline for applying in the description. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much to Insert Here Prosthetics for sending me these to review. Take care. I hope you have a great day and a great week and a great month and a great everything, and I will see you soon. Bye. H-O-T-T Olive, stop being stinky girly pop. Can you get down? Thank you. Olive, why are you obsessed with the tripod, babes?